Welcome to life on the ocean. From sunlit waters teeming with colorful creatures to the mysterious depths, where bioluminescence rules the night, our planet's oceans are home to some of the most incredible wildlife on Earth. The ocean covers more than 70% of Earth's surface and teems with life from the tiniest plankton to the largest animal that has ever lived, the giant blue whale. From sunlit coral reefs to the darkest depths, let's explore the amazing creatures that call our oceans home. Let's start our journey in the shallow, sunlit waters of the coral reefs. These vibrant underwater ecosystems are often called the rainforests of the sea because of their incredible biodiversity. More than 25% of all marine species live in coral reef ecosystems, and they support one of the planet's most spectacular wildlife. As you swim through the crystal clear water, you'll be amazed by the kaleidoscope of colors all around you. Brightly colored fish dart in and out of the coral heads while graceful reef sharks patrol the area. You might even spot a sea turtle or two gliding past you. The star of the show, however, is the coral itself. These tiny animals work together to form colonies that create the intricate structures that support the entire reef ecosystem. Their calcium carbonate skeletons come in a variety of shapes and sizes, from the branching coral to the brain coral and the colorful soft coral. Each type provides a different habitat for the countless species that make their home here. As you continue your journey through the reef, you'll encounter all sorts of strange and wonderful creatures. There are clownfish that make their home among the stinging tentacles of anemones, parrotfish that use their strong beaks to scrape algae off of rocks, and eels that slither in and out of crevices. There are also crustaceans such as crabs and lobsters, as well as mollusks like clams, snails, and octopuses. Some of these creatures are predators while others are prey, and together they form a delicate balance that keeps the reef ecosystem thriving. One of the most fascinating aspects of coral reefs is the way that they grow. They may seem like rocks or plants, but they're actually made up of tiny animals called polyps. Each polyp has a central trunk with a mouth surrounded by tentacles that are used for eating and a protective skeleton. When a polyp reproduces, it creates a clone of itself, and together they form a colony. Over time, these colonies grow and multiply, creating the intricate structures that we know as coral reefs. But unfortunately, coral reefs are under threat from human activities such as pollution, overfishing, and climate change. Rising ocean temperatures can cause coral bleaching, which occurs when the polyps that make up the coral expel the algae that live in their tissues, and as a result lose their color. If the stress continues, the coral will eventually die. That's why it's so important that we take action to protect these fragile ecosystems for future generations to enjoy. As you continue your journey into the ocean's depths, the light begins to fade and the temperature drops. Here in the open ocean, the conditions are quite different from those found in the shallow coral reefs. This area is characterized by vast stretches of water with little to no light, making it a challenging environment for most life forms. However, despite these harsh conditions, a surprising amount of wildlife thrives here. One of the most impressive creatures that call this area home is the migratory giants, such as the humpback whale. These massive mammals travel thousands of miles each year between their feed and breeding grounds, and they range accompanied by other large marine animals such as sharks, dolphins, and vast schools of fish. These animals rely on the open ocean for food and migration, and they play an important role in the marine ecosystem by keeping the populations of other species in check. Sharks, for example, are apex predators that feed on other fish, helping to maintain the balance of the ecosystem. Dolphins use their speed and agility to hunt for fish, while the massive humpback whale feeds on krill and other small creatures. In addition to these larger animals, the open ocean is also home to a wide variety of smaller creatures such as jellyfish, squid, and crustaceans. These organisms play an important role in the marine food web, providing food for larger animals and helping to keep the ecosystem thriving. Despite the challenges posed by the lack of light and cold temperatures, the open ocean is a dynamic and fascinating environment that is home to some of the most impressive wildlife on the planet. As you continue your journey deeper into the ocean, The sunlight fades and you enter a world of perpetual darkness. This is the deep sea, an environment that most people don't know much about because it is so mysterious and difficult to study. The deep sea is a place of extremes with high pressures, frigid temperatures, and complete darkness. Yet it's also home to some of the most fascinating creatures on the planet. Here in the depths, the sun's rays cannot penetrate, so the only light comes from the creatures that produce it themselves. Bioluminescence, as this light is called, can be seen everywhere, from the tiny plankton that drift in the water to the larger creatures like jellyfish and squid. Many deep-sea animals use bioluminescence to attract prey, confuse predators, or communicate with each other. Take, for example, the anglerfish, a strange-looking fish that has a glowing lure hanging from its head. The anglerfish dangles this lure in front of unsuspecting prey, which are often attracted to the light and end up becoming a meal. Other deep-sea creatures like the hatchetfish have special reflective cells in their bodies that help them camouflage themselves against the faint light that filters down from above. This helps them to hide from predators that might be lurking in the darkness below. Despite the challenges of living in such a dark environment, the deep sea is home to a wide variety of wildlife, from the bizarre to the beautiful. There are strange-looking fish with huge eyes and gaping mouths that are perfectly adapted to catching prey in the darkness. There are also gelatinous creatures like the deep-sea jellyfish that float through the water, with their stinging cells ready to defend them against any predators that come too close. The deep sea is a place of extremes, but it's also a place of great beauty and wonder. It is a reminder that our planet is full of mysteries and that there is still so much that we don't know about the world around us. Our journey through the ocean's wildlife has just begun. We've explored the vibrant coral reefs, the open ocean, and the mysterious depths of the deep sea. But there is so much more to discover. In the next episode of Life on the Ocean, we'll dive even deeper into the ocean's depths to explore the bizarre creatures that live in the hadal-zone, the deepest part of the ocean. We'll also continue our exploration of the unique animals that have adapted to life in the most extreme environments on Earth. So stay tuned for more adventures in the world's oceans. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss a single episode. And thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. See you next time.